Right guys, so I'm just off to the gym. Today I'm going to do shoulders and triceps. Now I want you to follow me to the gym because I'm going to show you my favourite shoulder exercises today. Let's go. Okay, so today we're going to show you a seated dumbbell press, which is a compound movement to the shoulders. So one of the main mistakes I see people doing with this is they try and bring the dumbbells together and they completely lock out at the top. For bodybuilding and hypertrophy, it's important to keep the tension on the muscles. So I don't like to lock out. I like to up and down like a piston, stacking the wrists with the elbows. Let me show you what I mean. The difficult part is hoisting the dumbbells up. So what we'll do, we'll sit right on the edge of the bench and use our legs to throw it up into place. There's one in place. And that leg as well. In line with the ears, up and down. As you can see, my wrists are stacked with my elbows straight up and down. And there you have it, seated dumbbell press. Okay, so another shoulder exercise. This is for the side head of the deltoid. This is a cable side lateral. Now you can do this one arm at a time, but why not, get your bang for your buck and work two arms at a time. So I like to do these two arms at a time, as I said. Now one mistake I see people doing with this is they get the cable set right down at the bottom, thinking that's the better range of motion, but it's not. Because what's happening when you roll up like that? It's your traps. So to work just the side head of the deltoid, you're still going to get that early phase loading because it's a cable pulling against you. Just put it in line with your hands. Okay? Now, you can use stirrups, handles, but I prefer just to hold onto the rubber bung so they do not bang into each other. What about if you lose your grip? Do you know what? If you're going to lose your grip on an exercise like this, you're probably going too heavy. This is not an exercise that you need to go heavy on. So grab onto the rubber bung, stand in the middle obviously and slightly in front of the apparatus. Begin at your side, not in front. And then up to the side, as if you're punching the walls. Gripping on tight to that rubber bung, up to the side, as if you're punching the walls. Do not go higher than parallel, as shown. Nice and steady. And then when you start to fail, you could eke some partials out then. And then you're done. There you go. Cable side lateral. So what I'm going to show you now is a dumbbell side lateral raise, again for the side head of the deltoid. So I like to do these leaning against an incline bench. The reason being, I think side lateral should be done on the scapular plane, which is best achieved when you're slightly leaning forward. Now you can lean forward on your toes, but you'll probably fall over. So lean against the bench, and stirrup your calves to the lower half of the bench so you don't push it forward. Get a good foundation, and then you're coming out to the side in the scapular plane. What I mean by the scapular plane, this is the frontal plane right out to the side, not very healthy for the shoulder complex. So you're kind of veering out to the front, so you can always see the dumbbells from the corner of the eye. The palms should be facing towards the ground throughout, and relax your traps so the tension is always on that side head of the delt, and then feeling it burn. So what I'm going to show you now is a reverse fly or a rear deltoid fly for the rear head of the deltoid, the back head of the deltoid. Now, one common mistake I see people doing with this is they retract their scapula throughout the movement. If anything, you should be protracting the scapula, i.e. moving it forward. For that reason, I like to be leaning forward against the bench. So, Drew is going to show you now. Okay. So, there you go. So as you can see, his shoulders are moved forward, they're not exaggeratedly retracted. And there you have it.